So some people will come in and they'll always ask, what kind of dish should I try? Or what's your favorite dish? They'll ask one of the girls that are at the cash register, what can I try? And we do have our signature dishes here at Queen of Eggrolls that we would love for our customers to experience. We have our beef lap, which is our, and everybody makes it different. So it's usually like a round steak meat that's either minced or chopped up with all these fresh herbs, Asian herbs, mint leaves, and you can get a spice level of 1 to 4 here, 1 being the lowest spice level and 4 being extremely hot. But that's one of the big culture dishes there in Laos. Then we always have our sticky rice. Sticky rice is, some people have heard it, it shocks me, they'll come in and ask for sticky rice. It really is like a natural sweet rice that's already, it's sticky the way you prepare it. You have to soak it for a couple hours, and then you have a special basket that you have to steam it in. So we try to serve it every day, but it's not in demand, so we have been just limiting our days that we supply this. Usually you can find it on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Try some gel maklin, which is like our signature spicy sauce. It's a tomato salsa with garlic and special herbs, has cilantro in it. But a lot of people know you can't go to any Laos person's house without some kind of gel. And there's different kind of gels. Like you can make tomato different salsa, you can do just a green pepper salsa. I mean, fish, and a lot of times we add a lot of fish sauce to our stuff. That's what also makes Laotian different, is our food is not sweet based. We don't use a lot of curry, we don't use a lot of sugar like Thai dishes. We try to stay with our herbs and natural resources that we have. Another big popular dish that everybody should try is our kapun, which is a chicken curry soup, but that comes in different meat choices too. Like everyone can make it there. You can make a fish version of that, you can do a pork version. But we just serve chicken here, and it has like a mild kind of spice level to it, but it does have that because it's curry, coconut based, and it has coconut milk, so it gives that little sweet kind of taste. But that's one of our big top sellers here too. We have our cow nam, which is a rice, you pretty much has a coconut flakes in it. We do some ground pork, but it has like a sour fermented pork in it. And we cook the rice, and what we do is we add our special herbs and stuff, and then we roll it into balls. It's a technique how you cook it. And then we'll deep fry it, and then once an order is asked, we break it apart. And that's served with fresh like lettuce, iceberg lettuce, and also some like dry red chili type peppers that you can break apart, cilantro and mint leaves and green onions. So a lot of people they're interested in that. They always inquire about that. But once you try it, it is a unique taste, but it's one of the most, every Laotian love that dish. It's like a must-have at every function, every event, every party at a Laotian home. But I try to keep the menu really simple here at Queen of Eggrolls. I didn't want it to overwhelm it too much. I really wanted to stick to the main dishes that I was familiar with growing up. My mom, I got my cooking from my mom. Ever since I was 8 years old, I'm the oldest out of 4, and I had to always prepare the sticky rice in the morning. I had to cook, make sure that I had food prepared for my parents when they got off of work. And then my mom, a lot of my ingredients came from my mom. And since Queen of Eggrolls has been open, I've also been able to just be side to side with my mom. She's not here full time, but she's here most of the time, and I'm able to craft a lot of the dishes, so that makes me happy. And my daughter works here, so she's getting to experience and learn and embrace the culture as well. Getting to be right next to grandma and ask grandma questions that she didn't even know growing up.
Anybody trying to start a business, etc., what kind of pointers can you give them? The good, the bad, the ugly. Give it to them.
I'm just a real honest person. I'm gonna be frank with everybody. The business itself, I can say for me, I've never been in any other business, but I've had friends that are in other entities of business, and I can say this food business is one of the most challenging business to be in. We have so much that we're responsible for, and there are days that entrepreneurs, and every entrepreneur should know that you may not make any profit that month or that week. You know, anybody that wants to be going into the food business to really do your research, do your marketing analysis, do your food costs, and also always remember the main key about going to the food business, do it for love. Do it because you love it. Do it because you have purpose behind it. I did Queen of Eggrolls because I left a good full-time job I had, a corporate job position I had, but I left because I really was passionate about the community and my food. Every time I would cook something, I wanted to make sure I created with love. We have so much hate in the world that, and I just want people to know it's so much bigger than food. Get to know me as a person, get to know my culture, where I'm from. But like I said, if any advices I can give anyone that wants to go into the food business, just make sure that you know that you're not always going to come and make profit at the beginning. It takes a long time, and it's not easy. It really is not.